from people that were going Rumble and Twit. So if we do that for 2 weeks and then get the address up there and thing, because
I'm pissed.
when we're doing it, I will.
That sucks that they
Oh,
did that.
also we can't fucking mute the mic right now
Why?
because of all the chord changing I did.
Oh,
searching for the proper thing
so
to do
no
the
weird
stuff.
stuff, huh?
Oh no, well we can do weird stuff.
Oh, yeah.
It's just it's not hidden anymore.
You will all see the true behind the scenes.
Like, these idiots don't know what they're doing. You're correct,
You-
but you're gonna watch anyway. Kind of funny that the countdown didn't start over here.
Now, did you take that picture out of fucking Zelensky getting fucking railed by Joe Biden?
No, because I found out what it was.
What was it?
I did a live stream on Facebook, and when I clicked on the Facebook live stream, it's put me on both of ours. And what I did was I was scrolling through Facebook,
Right.
and a pornographic shot came up.
Oh.
Like, I mean, literally pornographic, dude, railing
Right.
girl,
Right.
freeze frame, but
Right.
still you could see everything.
Right.
And so there was no. I even got a chance to be like, hey, I was doing a thing and this stuff, and they were like, nope, sexual.
You will not show
You
sexual
only
activity.
get one chance
Only if it
when
involves
it's
little
porno.
when it's little children, we will let it allow it, but not when it's adults. Consenting
Correct.
adults.
Correct.
When it's consenting adults, we will exonerate that. That will not.
But I lost the appeal to YouTube, but I won the appeal to Facebook. Because Facebook took it down immediately as I was doing it.
Okay.
And then I appealed to Facebook, and they got it back up there. Oh, we made a mistake.
Oh, so we're doing Facebook again then?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But we're also on the other channel, on the old Radical Anti-Inactivist channel under the Sleazy Vegetable Joe thingy stuff. But when we get the Rumble going, that's just going to be the Rumble.
Rumble.
Unfortunately, we'll have to rebroadcast.
How much does the thing to split it into more streaming?
Rumble's not on there though.
Oh, that's what we talked
Neither
about.
is X.
I thought it was True Social that wasn't on X, but I thought X was on there.
Is it? We'll look again.
Yeah, let's look again.
Because if it is on there, I will spend the money.
How much is it?
Heck, I don't think it's more than $20 a month to get another couple channels. I'm not sure.
Okay.
We could look. We got a minute. What the mother of all pearls just happened there?
What was that? Ungov.
What happened here? Restream. Mommy Mamma. Edit destination. Add canals. X is on there.
Yeah. How many do you get when you pay the 20? I'm sure there's you pay more, you get more kind of thing.
Yeah, let's see here. Where do we go to the thing?
It says Teams, Analytics, Hello Center, Settings.
What I want. Hame. Look at that.
Where's that on?
That's us. That's on Restream. So
Oh.
technically, we get Restream
Mm-hmm.
and Facebook
Okay.
and the YouTube channel.
Okay.
So if I do this, and I do this.
That's our old site,
That's
right?
what we want to see. So for what, $20 a month, you get 5 channels. Is that what it says?
Yep.
Okay.
Damn, $100 a month to get all of them.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah. That's a lot, and since we're not there,
Yeah. Once we start getting up there again, and like maybe we can start getting people to donate $1 a month. then we'll
if people start donating, we're gonna upgrade entirely and just flounder our way to perfection.
I like it, dude. I'm in. I like perfection. We're getting pretty good at this, anyways. Oh yeah, baby. Let me tell you, good garden.
It's kind of funny.
Let
We
me
got
tell you.
talking over it and everything. I see the thing with the stuff.
Yeah, they can see us. They can hear us too.
Yep. It's not a secret. Strong enough for a man, but made for a woman. Okay, here we go.
Good times.
Good times and drinking. We're gonna smoke a bowl. What you thinking about? We're gonna tell you things that we don't know shit about. We're the radical anti-inactivists. We're the radical anti-inactivists. We're the radical anti-inactivists.
Hey, calm down. Calm down. Okay. That's what I
No,
thought.
we muted for a second there. I saw that. Yeah.
Well,
We were muted.
when there's two channels showing
Right.
on right there,
Right.
we can mute this one so that they can't talk to us. But when we go to our P break commercial stuff,
I see.
the mystery commercial theater by
Right,
Kazoom, the funny
right.
stuff,
Right.
we can't mute because it's all in the one channel,
I see.
all in the mix audio.
I see. Okay. Yeah. Very nice. Very nice.
But how was your solar impact?
I worked. I worked through it.
Did ya?
Yeah, I caddied both days,
I see.
and then I went on the boat on Saturday, and then Sunday we went out to dinner. I hate the Mongolian grill. I don't know what it is. I'm just not a big fan of that, man. I don't know why.
The Mongolian grill, is that the one where they have the big iron and you
Yeah,
you
you
get
take
your
your
bowl
bowls,
and then
yeah,
you
they-
give it to
yeah,
them and then
yeah.
they cook it? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
all right.
I mean, they overcook your food
All the time.
Yeah, and it's
But
just like,
they don't want you getting E. coli, so
right.
they just cook
and
the shit out of it.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just always. I mean, even if I just put meat and vegetables only with no sauces and stuff, this doesn't taste. You know, it tastes.
Yeah.
It tastes like that fucking rock. You know what I'm saying? I mean, so I
Wait,
went
which
there.
rock? The crack rock or the?
No, the big thing. There's a big.
Oh,
rock.
the wok.
The rock. It's a rock.
It's a rock.
It's a rock.
It's a stone cooking
It's a
surface.
stone cooking. Yes. Exactly. What it is. So with a coating on it, but yeah, it's yeah. But I did go to the melting pot on Friday, which I loved.
The where?
The melting pot.
Melting pot.
Mm-hmm.
That's expensive though.
It is expensive, dude.
Especially since the dollar's collapsed.
I know, but
What?
it was expensive before that too.
Yes,
but,
it was.
Yeah, but it's a treat thing. I took her there for Mother's Day because she was doing something else, but all the girls got together. So,
The melting pot where you cook it yourself at the table.
but it's high quality.
Do you tip?
I just gave her the tip. I gave her the whole thing. I lied.
Oh, all of it. Emptied my wallet twice.
It
Your
was-
Honor, I didn't pay her for sex. I paid her to leave.
Yeah, exactly. Talk about paper sex. Should we fucking leave?
I'm too famous to pay for sex.
I know.
But to get rid of them,
It costs
seems like money is the real way.
Yeah, it works every time, 60% of the time.
98% of stats are made up on the spot.
Right there. Right there.
Right there.
Right there.
So there was apparently there was another coronal mass ejection a few hours ago.
Really?
Yeah.
I know there was 2 on Friday evening or whatever.
Because I watch another channel on YouTube, Suspicious Observers, not affiliated, not sponsored, no friends. But
We'd love to be friends, though.
we'd love to be friends.
We will
Come on, man.
report your news.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
We'll put you out there.
Why don't you bring it up, actually?
I believe it's Rock Meow's the
Oh,
newest
yeah.
one.
Okay.
Another blast heading this way.
Yeah.
What's
the
they
Earth's
got to
weakening
say?
magnetic field and magnetic pole shift is for us, but we've got more space weather on the way to
Did you
Earth.
see that one?
This morning's long-duration M-class
That's a
solar
big
flare
one.
lasted
That's
for
not
several
going towards
hours,
us, though.
and the
That's what we're
CME it
about.
created was very wide, extremely
right,
wide.
that
And if you
dark
can see
spot,
the coronal
wonder
shockwave
if that's
ripple
just
here
trash
coming
on the
towards
sun.
the Earth-facing longitudes of the sun,
Good question.
it won't be surprising that when you look at the coronagraph images of the blast, it appears that it actually is wide enough that there is an Earth-directed
Oh, okay.
component.
So it was
While
even
it
though
should
it
be
was
a
this way,
glancing blow,
we're
we
facing
can
this
say
way, so
this
there's
one
a
is
chance
visible all
it'll
around
be
the
a
central
glancing
blocking
blow. But
disk
see,
on
the
the
thing
coronagraph.
about
So we've got impact
the
expected
thing
from
about
this
it
one.
being even just a glancing blow is now that since our magnetic field is so depleted, because
I heard that it was building back up. Too,
oh
though.
no.
No, that's impossible.
Well, it's not that it's impossible. What has to happen is the shift has to happen.
Right.
whatever that is,
Right.
the magnetic
Maybe it
flip.
was the hole that filled back in or something like that.
Well, the ozone hole filled back in,
Okay,
so they
yeah,
so they
that's my-
tell
my-
us.
That's my,
But
yeah, yeah.
the magnetic shift has to occur before it basically resets and re-strengthens our magnetic field.
Right, right. And we've talked about this ad nauseum on the show. And
Biden?
Well, that's he's gotten he's gotten the most. But yeah, I've read a couple books on this, and it's definitely happened before.
Yeah.
It's not a fake thing. It's not fake news or
No,
anything like that.
the scientific community agrees that every 6,000 years there is some kind of event.
It's 7,200 is what I read, but that's not much off either. I mean, what's 1,000 years?
What's 1,200 years?
What's
well,
1,000 years?
I've
It's 10.
I've seen that it's the 12,000 year cycle, but every half cycle, so every 6,000 years,
Right.
there's an event
Right.
that's just not as big
Right.
as the other ones. Like
Right.
they have a thing called the Carrington event. You can look that up.
Yeah, that's the
That's the last big one.
yeah.
And
But-
that was when the telegraph wires caught on fire and shit on the poles. So
Right. And I know for a fact that it's not going to be pleasant. That's for sure. What I'm more worried about.
change never is.
Well, and I think the last big one where the poles actually did shift, it like basically caused massive chaos. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it was.
Well, that's what I'm learning, I guess, by watching this Solar Observer and NOAA and a couple other channels. Is there's a cycle on the sun
Right.
where its poles shift, and also where it might do a little thing where it has a micro what's it when the sun explodes?
Nova,
Yeah, it'll have a micronova,
right?
and sometimes those micronova and solar the sun's pole flipping and the earth's poles flipping and the magnetic field weakening all seem to align, and that's when they have the what they think is the planetary shift, because what happens is all of that kind of unlocks the crust of the planet,
Right.
and the ice is so heavy on the North and South Pole that it immediately pops it to the equator.
Really?
Yeah, and so what happens is basically the crust shifts, but everything is still turning. So there's huge wind and huge tidal waves.
Right. Right.
And
Well, so I read a book, and I think I've said this before on the show. I read a book, and these explorers down the South Pole dug a hole all the way through the ice to the water, put a camera down there, and went all the way to the ocean floor. And lo and behold, what did they find?
People.
Trees. They found petrified trees down there. So I mean the trees don't grow in the water.
No,
Usually,
and
so,
they,
I mean,
they rarely grow in the Arctic regions.
yeah, that's another very, very good point, sir. And then you got those cities underwater outside of China about a mile. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I mean,
Yeah, so the sea levels have moved, the crustal height has changed, and shifting has occurred, and I mean dinosaurs were around for millions and millions of years.
Hundreds of millions.
So it had to have happened while they were there.
Well, that's what gives me hope, is that there's no way that they went 320 million years or something like that. It was a huge number.
And not one church.
Exactly. What happened? No liquor
That's
stores.
why
either.
they lasted so long.
No
No
lic-
liquor stores and no
I
religion.
would say, where's the liquor stores at? But it obviously wasn't so catastrophic that it wiped everything out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because they have those what is it, like the 5 mass extinctions plus the one we're in now, and if you read some of the scientific literature, they say up to 20 mass extinctions
There's
have
probably
occurred,
more than that, actually.
but it's never been a
total.
100% kill off.
No,
I think
and-
the biggest one was the
the asteroid.
no, I think there was one before that when the oxygen first appeared. Basically, the atmosphere literally changed from whatever it was, methane and nitrogen, to oxygen, and
Right.
that was one of the bigger kill-offs where
Right.
90% of all life on Earth
Right.
went out.
Right. Right.
because the oceans got contaminated and poisoned and acidic.
With oxygen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy, huh?
Crazy shit there. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably way farther back then. And I mean, God knows. I mean, we don't even know if the dinosaurs did breathe oxygen. We don't know. I mean, there might have been an event where something happened. And
Yeah, we're only assuming.
Yeah, it's all we can do, and that's because we can't go back in time.
Because the Bible says,
Yeah. Can't go back in time.
man and dinosaur existed together at the same time.
But I
Wait, no, God buried those bones so that we could be confused.
Yeah, and but
Uh-oh, Tennessee checking in.
Tennessee's in. What's up, buddy?
We love Mr. Brandon Sprout.
What's up, Beat? How you doing, buddy? Anyways, so if that is because I know they've been changing the trajectory of the planes for a while now because of the wobble.
Yeah,
They've
they're
gotten bigger.
reorienting
Yeah, they had to
the
reorient
compass.
thing. Yeah, the compass on the end of it because at the end of the runway is numbers and that's coordinates, and I know
Yep.
they've had to change that over the last 20 years or whatever, and so it could be coming. Something weird could be coming. We don't know.
But see, the thing about these the mass ejections that are happening now, they're not super strong, but
Right.
they are strongly affecting us because
Right.
of our weakened magnetic field.
Well, my phone's been having problems. You having problems with your phone?
No, actually, I haven't, but everyone that's been calling me has because
Yeah.
it's like apparently mine does fine.
Right.
Yours is sucking. So T-Mobile must have it in.
It can't be him.
Well, because my buddy Steve called me and it was like,
Yeah. Oh yeah. Had a lot
and
of
then
that.
you called me and I just because you're on the road, but also
Well, I've had problems with other people too. So
in a lot of problems. So
not just you. So, but your phone's ancient too. So I mean, that thing's 90s probably.
still works.
It's 90s.
Still
material.
works.
Yeah, it still works.
I can turn on this one.
That's
ancient. See, this is before they found out that they could put porn on the fucking phone.
No, that's actually you can get the internet with that.
No, I can. Not right now because it ain't even on.
Yeah.
But yeah, this see once they were getting smaller and smaller and smaller, and
Right.
then they discovered porn,
Yeah.
and they got bigger
yeah,
again.
Yeah. I mean, my phone's pretty big.
It's bigger than mine.
Yeah,
The
it's bigger
screen
than-
is.
yeah, well, it's way
The
bigger.
Screen much bigger.
Well, it's way bigger. That's the brand new. That's 23. So
That's not brand new if it's 23.
the
25 is brand new.
no 24 is brand new. 25 is not out yet. So fuck you. It's pretty much. I've only had it for years, so I got it when it was new. They come out every 8 months now, and Jesus
Right.
Christ, yeah, it's crazy,
And they
man.
still need a new adapter.
I know. Well, they're all going to USB-C, so everything's USB-C now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're on the old USB-A, I think that's called.
I'm not sure what that is.
Let me see it. I think that's USB-A. I think.
It's over there on the thing at the end. Yep.
Oh, you're on iPhone.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're on digital connection, so which suck. They break
That's
so easy.
USB-C.
Yep, that's C right there. Yep.
So that's
Yeah.
those are my camera
Yeah.
things though.
Yeah. Everything's going to USB-C. Everything. So I mean, even your dildo. Yes, even your dildo's going to USB-C.
No.
Because they're sick of having 18 fucking things. You know what I'm saying?
Who?
So why not?
Who's sick of it?
Everybody, people, they're sick of having to go for.
So they've
like,
stopped buying. Well,
yeah.
Batteries Plus is going to go out of business.
Well, they got batteries and plus. You know what I'm saying? They got plus. So they don't have sell batteries for these anymore. So I mean,
No, you can't take it out
crack-
anymore.
You can't get anymore. Exactly. So they don't have. They have other batteries. They have light bulbs. They have all kinds of weird shit. Actually,
That's
kinda,
true.
It's kind of a cool store. It's got actually.
I've been in there.
It's got a couple cool things in there. Like, ooh, I wouldn't mind.
Not
that.
sponsored.
Yeah, they got one of those.
Domino's, not sponsored.
They got one of those the screen things, that like charge shit with the sun. What do you call it?
Solar?
panel. No, it's solar, but it's not. It's called something else.
A
It-
solar
it-
charger for
It
your
doesn't use
phone.
water though. It uses something else. UV X-ray or whatever.
What?
Yeah,
What?
I know. So-
Water
Well, that's how solar panels work.
with
Yeah.
water.
Yes, you didn't know that.
Water.
So the solar panel has these tubes that run all through it, okay? And the panels extract the heat and heat the water in the tubes with positive pressure, which runs an engine that charges batteries.
So it's goddamn steam powered.
Yeah, pretty much. The big ones.
So
on
they're
the-
lying to us.
No, there's two. There's the UVX ones too, like this, but they're so expensive. I mean, you can't do a house for less than a couple $1 million on those things. I'm saying they're all digital. They got to be changed out. But the big panels.
Batteries are $35,000 each.
Exactly. But the ones that you see
You want
on,
storage? That's extra.
the ones you see on houses and stuff are the solar heat panels.
Water.
It's more advanced than just a fucking what you're thinking, but
How do you know what I'm thinking, sir?
Because I thought you're thinking porn.
Then you're right.
I know I'm right.
Uh-oh, what do you say? Son of a... Gotta put glasses on. Can you guys boost the volume a bit?
Yeah.
Here we go again.
Here we go. How about now?
How about now? Can you hear me now?
Better?
Now it's just all terrible loud.
Yeah, now I have to put my fingers in my ears and I still hear you.
This is about as loud as I can go without it starting to sound like the speakers are breaking up on your end, sir. I'm sorry. I've tried this multiple times. Plus, I've been reconfiguring the entire studio because we had this horrible buzz. You've probably noticed, and right now, is the buzz
good.
Is the buzz happening? Can you hear the buzz? Hang on. Shh. Do you hear a buzz? Do you hear a buzz?
Buzz?
Because if you hear the buzz, let me know,
Buzz.
please.
But I'm a king bee.
Yeah, because the buzz has been fucking just getting worse and worse, and I think
No buzz. He says
it's
no
the
buzz.
I think it's the speakers and not the cabling because I did a lot of interchanging on the cables.
Well, he
And
said
when I
it's
plugged
been,
in, he said no buzz, but that's because I turned it down enough
Right.
that it's not coming through here.
Right.
Because it used to be.
Anyways, it's been driving him nuts.
It's been
It's like a splinter-
dude.
It's a splinter in his mind.
You all right there?
Yeah, no. I gagged on spit as I was
Yes.
talking. Yeah.
See what you get?
I know,
Instant
that's
karma, bitch.
Yeah.
Splinter in my mind. Yes, I've been working on this fucking thing for
2
goddamn
weeks, 3
two,
since you
almost.
got back.
Yeah, since I got back because I was
Yeah.
the whole time I was gone.
Yeah.
I was like that fucking buzz.
Yeah, he's like, dude,
Whole
I gotta fix
time.
that buzz. Yeah.
So,
Buzz.
but yeah, so now I got it gone, and I believe that it's probably due to the speakers. But you hear the little bit of buzz when I plugged in that light, it started,
Right.
and I was like, mother father.
That one there.
Yeah, because I've got
Why is that one causing a buzz though?
well, these ones are too. But I put 4 of those. What are they? 4 or 5 foot copper rods in the ground next to my new service on the garage when I
Right.
first did it.
Right.
The only buzz on this show is you. Yes. Thank you, sir.
That's good. That's a good thing.
Love you,
So-
man.
That buzz is actually intentional though. That buzz is intentional. Yeah. Cheers to
I'm
that
trying
buzz.
not to get too much of this buzz because I want to go do some comedy tonight, but I have to drive all the way to Renton to do it.
Rantone.
Yeah, at the 907 in Renton.
Hey,
It's a
shout
good
out
place
to
to go on
907.
Mondays.
Yeah. That's the only place to go Mondays.
Oh no, there's places in Seattle,
Really?
but I wouldn't do it.
Did you, for the record. So, have you seen the Dr. Phil show?
I've never watched it.
No, not Dr. Phil, not the real guy. The guy Adam
Whatever. Who? Yeah, I've never watched it.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
I've seen clips.
he's here the 20.
Oh, he's doing something?
Yeah, in Seattle. where-
go.
So I want to go because it is hilarious.
Well,
looking,
he's
man.
very funny.
Yeah, he is. Best beer ever. So solar panels, anyways. So the solar explosions have definitely helped out the weather, though. You gotta give it that. I mean, we got some pretty good goddamn weather because of it, man.
My sunburn on my back will tell you are correct, sir.
I'm toasty.
Yeah, it was,
I'm toasty, and it was supposed to be shitty this week, and now the next coronal ejection is gonna make it nice again this weekend.
Gonna burn them clouds away.
Yeah.
Dry up your tears, honey.
It's gonna be
Here's
all
a
right.
little heat love your way.
Going on now. Go and get. It'll be all right. Everything's gonna be all right.
Yes.
So hunger strike.
Hunger strike. That's what I was trying to figure out.
Mhm.
Because I was looking at a college campus thing, and I don't know if it was Missouri or Mississippi. It was one of those 2 M states, not Montana. But the protesters set up right outside of the sorority row.
Ooh.
Or
smart.
or
Smartly done.
sorority's the girl.
Yes.
What's the other one
That's a good
with the dudes?
Oh my God.
Okay, well, anyway, it went outside.
I did not know that.
It
dude.
went outside
Fraternity.
both fraternity.
Fraternity.
Maternity. That's still
Maternity.
women. Unless you're in Seattle, then it could be a man.
It could be.
But
yeah.
so yeah, they set up outside the frat and the sorority row, and they were a little bit too close. Frat, thank you, sir. And eventually, they all came out to see what the fuck was going on.
Of course.
And eventually,
Oh.
they outnumbered the protesters
True.
by maybe 3 to 1.
Nice.
And so they started doing their things, like they sung the American battle hymn. I mean, excuse me, God bless America, and
Right,
Pledge of Allegiance and
right,
shit like that.
right,
And
right.
so they were drowning out those guys, and I thought that was hilarious.
I'm sure that just absolutely just tore those protesters up inside. You know what I'm
I
saying?
bet, especially the paid ones. Hey, we're supposed to have the eye of the people here, man. Why are you doing the thing?
Well, the thing that bothers me most about it is that the schools aren't doing anything about it. I mean,
Not true. In New York, they just hey, look, see, I just want to show you that the sun done did some things. It woke up today and chose violence.
yeah, it sure did.
So oh god, that's Biden. No, that's Jimmy. There it is. Okay, so here's a little thing. Let's take a little listen.
Little peekaboo.
We begin with the breaking news. A massive show of force to crack down on college campuses in New York City. The NYPD moving in huge machinery.
The NYPD says it received a letter from the university asking police to move in after pro-Palestinian demonstrators refused to leave on their own.
About 282 people were arrested.
We are going to stay here. We are okay.
So yeah, so they are starting to do something. Plus, they have that new anti-Semitism law coming down the pike.
That sounds fair.
That sounds like freedom of speech
Yeah.
all day.
That doesn't sound like totalitarianism at all.
No. Hey, say what you want,
Talk
as
about
long as
you,
it's
go to-
along these guidelines.
Yeah, talk about a Jew, go to jail. Yeah, genius. Yeah.
But Trump's on the same warpath. He's already stated that he will deport people that are protesting at colleges that are not from the United States.
I love it.
And he will deport them for talking about pro Hamas and anti-Semitism.
So both.
So no free speech.
Oh, that's not good.
And
Yeah,
you know
hold
what?
on.
I'm all right with deporting illegal aliens that have come here to start ruckuses.
Yes.
But if that's a American student saying anything, you can't arrest them. You can't send them to jail. You can't deport them. That's not free speech. See,
I'm sure he's pandering.
defending free speech means that you defend shit that you don't want to hear.
Right.
That's what free speech is. If someone's saying shit you don't want to hear, you can't be like, shut up, my God, I'm gonna kill you for saying that. You got to be like, well, you know what you're saying to me is idiotic, but go ahead.
Well, the best thing about free speech, especially opposing free speech, is how you learn. You know, when you stop talking to people that you don't agree with, that's when civil war starts out. That's when disobedience and all these crazy things start happening, shootings. And,
Yeah, because if you can have a civil conversation with someone that you absolutely disagree with on many points and factors, that's where change begins.
that's where the healing starts. You know what I'm saying? You know, Mama said,
Uh-oh. What we got? He's talking now. What happened? Mama said what?
it was University of North Carolina.
Oh, okay. Where the students outnumbered the protesters and did the thing. University of North Carolina. Thank you, Mr. Sprout. Man's full of information. He's Googling as we
I
speak.
know he's
This guy's fact checking
Yeah,
us.
he should be our engineer.
Love you, man. Miss you.
So
He's the guy I went on a date with.
yeah, you told me
It was
yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah, you went to see
Civil War.
Yeah, I still haven't seen it.
It's not bad. I call it a B movie, but it was from the viewpoint of the journalists.
Right.
One guy that was kind of standing strong for both sides because the two female journalists, one was new and one was old. One was tired of the bullshit and one was like, I don't even know what bullshit is yet. So
Right. I want to see it. I've heard it's not a terrible movie. I mean, I heard it's definitely
It's definitely highly messaged.
yeah, that's exactly what I've heard. Is that you know, that Trump is the president,
And the
Trump-like
message I
figure.
got from it was they'll kill whoever you are. They don't give a
The
fuck.
president, I know the president gets killed.
Except the dudes at the gas station. Spoiler alert, they had some guys tied up and hanging in the gas station car wash area because they had trying to rob them or whatever.
Right.
So they said strung them up, still alive.
Nice.
In the car washy thing, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it was nice.
That's
Yeah.
nice. Yeah. Nice.
Can I get some pictures with you in them? Oh, you sure
Yeah,
can.
go ahead, please. He
Let's
loves
kill
it.
one.
He loves it. He loves
Let's
pictures.
kill one.
He loves pictures.
I think they killed them both.
Yeah. But
God, I wish I need what I need is that screen here. We're getting
You
ready
do.
to get a monitor.
you do.
Oh yeah, we watched it in IMAX as well.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
Right on.
That's like the second IMAX movie I've ever seen.
I've seen a few. I'm going to Vegas at the end of the month,
Yeah.
and we might go to the Sphere, which is like the IMAX. It's like
Is it a thing? Because I
It's a
mean,
thing.
I've
It's a-
seen it.
yeah, it's a
And
thing.
when I was there, we drove by it and laughed at it because
Right.
it was doing the smiley face thing. I was
Right,
like, oh, that's
right.
great. Is it a theater?
Yes.
Oh.
It has a movie. It does shows. So we're gonna go see the show is called like Letters from the World or something like that. It's expensive though, man. So
Is it?
we might not go. It's $170, but it's like the IMAX. Everyone that I've talked to that's gone to it, and now all the reviews says it's like being in virtual reality. You know,
Because
so-
it's got the seat that does the thing, and
yeah,
it's all
yeah.
of
Well, not only that, it's not like IMAX where it's a
they cook
screen.
you a steak and
It-
give you a
it's
blowjob
digital.
while you're watching
it's
it.
digital. It's 8K digital. You know what I'm saying? So when you're and you're surrounded by it, so you feel like you're flying. You feel like all that stuff. So, but Scorpions play on the Sunday that I'm there, and I might go see them.
Yeah.
But they're old. They're so
Well,
old.
they all are. But they're all doing their last little money grab.
I know. Well, I mean, yeah, exactly. Who wouldn't do the same thing? You know, especially something like that. I mean, it's a spectacle, is what it is. You know, but it's expensive. They spent like a couple $1 billion building that thing. You know.
Yeah, they did.
So.
And it's wild to see it because like when I was driving on the freeway, I mean it's
right there.
moving and changing.
It's
and
right there. Yeah. Yeah.
Like, well, what's
yeah.
going on over there? Well, that's a
Right.
weird thing. And
It's
then
a
you
cool
see the
thing.
smiley face, and you're like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah. yeah.
Goddamn
they-
emoji.
They change. It can do whatever.
It
can-
does whatever.
It can do whatever. I mean,
They
can do
have
whatever.
programmed those LEDs to do all kinds of
It
fun
is- no,
things.
I mean, I think it might be LED. I don't know.
It's all LED, just
It
like
might not be.
Fremont.
I think it's pixels. I think. I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. But
Pixels are LEDs, sir.
no, not. I'm talking about the little. They have the little fiber optic things. LED is a screen that projects basically, and what I'm talking about is the little dots on it, like the ones the TVs that connect together. You know what I'm saying? Have you seen those? That, like,
Yeah,
they
and you
snap
see the
in?
little line. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
see the line.
you don't
where,
see
like
the
if you have
line.
4 of them. Well, eventually you phase it out.
Yeah, probably, but
That line's a little too thick to phase out,
yeah, yeah. No,
and the
exactly.
screens don't match.
Right. It's plasma is what it is. It's plasma, but I don't know if it's plasma or LED. That's all I'm saying.
Fucking plasma cannons for headlights these days.
Yeah. So
Blinding.
right. Can I have another?
Can you have another beer?
That'd be great. How many you want right now?
That's 3.
Okay. Jesus. You get to hold off for a little while.
What?
You got to hold off, man.
Not.
Just think like you're stuck in traffic, man.
Can
Just
I
go.
just grab a bottle?
No, just grab and traffic. Go. I'll take care of it out here. I've done it. I have done it.
What do you mean I've done? I've always done it.
I've done it. No, I mean like
How do you think you drive 18 hours without stopping?
no. I mean I've done it lately too. Like in the last year, I've done it with Jen. Like yeah.
Hold this, baby.
Yeah. No, she's driving. I'm like, all right. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, that feels good. Oh yeah, I like tingles. Yeah.
We took quite a turn there from
Yeah,
IMAX
yeah,
movies to
yeah.
peeing in bottles in the car.
Segway.
It don't matter. None of this matters.
Anyway, so yeah, the spear is a cool thing. They just had fish there, which I would love to have seen, but they charged like $3.80 a ticket, I guess.
Jeebus.
No, I was like, no, I'm good. But could you imagine tripping balls and fucking fish and that shit, dude? Would be nuts.
I can imagine tripping balls.
Yeah, tripping balls and fish.
Tripping balls.
Tripping balls.
Tripping balls.
And soon we'll be able to trip balls whenever we want because mushrooms are going to be legal in Washington here real soon.
Well, aren't they
They're
using them for PTSD and stuff like that, and alcoholism and all those
they don't have
fun
any,
things? They're trying to make it a
They're trying to make it so you can go to the pot shops and actually get it for microdosing. Yeah, exactly. That's the easy for microdosing. Yeah, exactly. Didn't your buddy, the surfer guy, what was his name? Tony?
yes.
Yeah, he's a microdoser, I think.
He might be. I know a couple people that microdose.
Okay, I know a couple people too. So
But I'm not 100% on Tony. I don't know. I'm not for sure. He might. I mean, he's definitely a good candidate.
yeah, he
Mr.
fits-
This guy not only is he a surfer, but he's a UFO chaser.
Really?
Yeah,
I remember that. He was on
Yeah,
the show that one
yeah.
time. Yeah,
So,
yeah.
so yes.
Yes. He was a character.
He's a good guy. He was supposed to be here. I guess I think his grandma passed away recently,
I'm
and
sorry,
so
Tony.
he's taking care of that. And then he was going to come out. Matter of fact, the last text I got from him was about coming out to do the thing. I told him I was on the road, and he was like, "Okay, well, I'm doing this thing, and I got this stuff. We should get together." I said, "Yeah, come up to my thing, do the thing." Yeah. So yeah, he's got surgery. Okay, so he had some surgery, and then the thing on it. So it's been a couple weeks. So he'll probably come by.
That'd be great.
That'd be awesome.
I'd love to see him
Tony,
again.
we'd love to see you.
Yeah, I'd love to see Tony again. That'd be fun. That'd be fun. But yeah, like I said,
Of course, he'll never hear that because we're not friends on Facebook.
he doesn't do Facebook. I don't think.
Nope.
Nope. So yeah, is it still the same girl?
I'm gonna say no.
I would say no. That was a relationship doomed from the beginning. You know, he was like 30 years older than her. She was hot as hell. So
She had
hot.
daddy issues, and he wasn't a daddy.
Yeah,
so
yeah. She was hot. He wasn't. He's old. Well, at least he got, he at least had a
No
little time.
disparaging
Yeah,
words
yeah,
here.
yeah, sorry.
Not at all, man.
Sorry,
not at
Tony.
all.
Sorry about that.
It don't matter. None of this
It
matters.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He was a good dude. He's a really good dude.
Yeah.
Remember, you guys said, who's your favorite comedian? And he said her name. And I go, who the fuck is that? Yeah, it's her.
I have to say it because she's right here with
Yeah,
me.
Yeah, exactly. She's still a comedian?
Yeah.
Still doing it? Getting it done?
Yeah, I
She's
mean,
here, right?
I've seen. Yeah, she's here in Washington.
Right.
Yeah, and I've seen her doing some headline and stuff. So yeah, she's doing all right.
She's headlining.
Well, little place.
Oh, okay.
Not
Yeah, fucking
not
pop.
like Tacoma Comedy Club
Yeah,
or nothing.
Vince's Pizza or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, places
Tonight.
I would probably headline.
One night only. It comes
Buy a
with-
pizza, get a free ticket.
Yeah, exactly.
Come in the
Good.
door, you
Yeah,
get to see comedy.
You make it all the way through, you might get free spumoni. Yes, we have comedy and spumoni.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
We have jokes and we have cokes.
Yes, we have jokes and cokes. But so hunger strike. So we were talking about that.
Hunger strike. That's where we were before.
yes.
We were right there. Hunger strike.
Yeah, so I think it's hilarious because these people are so adamant about, the whole Hamas is golden and blah 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 and blah. We're gonna have a hunger strike, and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good.
Well, didn't they have
3
a
days
thing?
in, they're like, man, I don't feel good. I'm shaking. Man, can I get a
Didn't they have a
latte?"
thing where these kids took over a campus and then they were like, well, you should be giving us water and food.
Yeah, they were like, we need water.
Go fuck
Yeah,
yourself.
no, they run a news site going, we really need water and food and fresh tents.
You should
and
be
I'm like,
accommodating
what?
us.
What?
Call Joe Biden. He'll
Yeah.
accommodate you.
Well, call Joe. He got a few numbers in his Rolodex. They probably get hooked up with somebody. They get you a little something. But they're getting more. There's more of them now, though. That's the thing that's bothering me the most. It's not phasing out. It's getting bigger. What?
We got to watch her.
What do we got?
It's probably Mr. B Man here.
Oh, okay.
We love you, man. Thank you for supporting.
Yeah, no shit. Glad you're at the new channel because the old channel got ixnayed.
Old channel got because I was dumb and I was trying to show the hypocrisy of Facebook because almost every single time I got on Facebook, I would scroll down a little bit and there it is, porn. And I'm just like, what the hell? So I did a screenshot one day and posted the screenshot with the tag Facebook is allowing porn.
Kick us to that?
Because you're not allowed to hand in.
We got live. You, sir, are live on our show.
You're on the air, Trump or Biden?
You're live on the show right now, buddy. Wow. Yeah, aren't you fucking special?
Welcome to the Radical Anti-Inactivists, Trump or Biden? Yes.
Oh, okay, right.
I'm calling it 100%.
I'm gonna say 100%, but that's just me. Well, sir, we're not interested in your product today, but we appreciate the
Hey,
offer.
speak for yourself.
Oh, hold on.
You got a website?
Yeah. Can I get some literature?
Got any free samples?
Yeah. Free samples always help. Well, I might be interested. I'll call you later, okay, Mr. Vyax? All right, buddy. Bye-bye.
And on that note, I'm doing it.
Okay.
Welcome to the new wave. Mystery Commercial Theater from Kazoom.
I found a recipe you won't find in a cookbook, but it's sure nutritious.
Well, technically.
And a real money saver, too. Take a quart of Carnation Instant Non-Fat Dry Milk.
You mean make a batch of milk with the dry milk?
Add a quart of whole milk. Mix, chill, and serve. You get 2 quarts of fresh-tasting low-fat milk.
Or 1 quart of really, really strong milk.
And make a real savings on your milk bill.
Or exponentially increase it.
Carnation Instant Milk. Good for you and your budget, too.
Recycled food. It's good for the environment and okay for you.
And now for a reminder of why digital cameras are great.
When can I pick up the pictures? Thursday. This Thursday. Okay, let me make a note of that. You gonna write it down there? Well, it's going to.
Yeah. Then let's say Tuesday.
You mean 2 days earlier?
No, 5
days later. I thought as much.
If this customer were at a Photomat store, we'd be introducing him to our brand new picture pickup promise. Photomat's way of telling you exactly when your pictures will be ready.
There are places around here where they turn the little photomats, which have to send the film off to somewhere else, but they'd turn those into a very small drive-up espresso place.
And now, back to the show.
Nicely good. That's engineering at its finest, dude. That's how you do
Hey,
it.
man, that was pro.
Perfect, dude.
Columbia U in New York? Wait. Oh, the hunger strike. Okay.
Yeah. So, the Hunger Guys, they're out there talking about how they're jittery now, and they're shaking, and they're so hungry.
I'm hypoglycemic. I need
Please.
sugars.
Please, Hamas. Please, America. Please have a ceasefire.
Did you say Hamas or hummus?
I'll take
Because
both.
I'm pro hummus.
I will take both. I'll take Hamas and hummus same time. And then what do? They have a ceasefire with Hamas. And then what does Iran do?
They
fucking strike fucking Israel, dude.
Did they?
Yeah.
Well, but Israel, since we give Israel so much money, they have that protective dome, right?
Oh, yeah.
So nothing hit Israel. Nothing hit Israel.
They miss. They do miss. I don't know if they hit or not.
No, they get
know.
shot down.
I know that.
Everything gets, because they've got that iron dome.
Right, I know it's called the Iron
That
Dome.
we
but
pay for.
It's not a real dome, though. It's a
No, it's
fucking,
just a missile
anti-
response system.
Yeah, exactly. It's a SAM system, is what it is.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, but they do get through from time to time.
Hey, you think we still have the dew line?
Maybe, probably not.
Because I never hear about it anymore. But we were taught about it when I was in.
I
want to say middle school.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah,
That was right at the tail end of the Cold War, I guess.
Right.
The dew line, the distant early warning system.
Yeah. Yeah.
If Russia sends a nuke, we'll know about it when it goes over Canada.
Right. Yeah. And pretty much you're fucked. Yeah. Exactly.
You have 5 more minutes to say goodbye to your love.
Yeah. Stop, dock, and roll. And then just keep rolling.
In
Just
case of a lava attack, stop, drop, and roll.
Yeah, just keep rolling because it's over. It's over. It's over. It's is over. You are done. But yeah, it's just like I said. It's kind of funny that we have all this money sent over there. They do a ceasefire, and then all of a sudden, Iran, the one we gave more money to anybody to, is the one to fucking kibosh the whole thing. You know?
Well, yeah. Hey, man. If we hadn't overthrown their government in the 70s, they'd probably be doing our bidding right now. Or they're doing our bidding by attacking Israel.
That sounds more realistic. You got to keep the show going. The show must go on.
Didn't Israel attack somewhere in Syria just recently, too?
I believe that sounds correct, yeah.
Yeah, so, you know.
Well, they're forcing them down south, and then they're forcing them back up, you know what I'm saying, through Syria. So I think
Okay.
Yeah.
Then yes, Syria was the last.
Yeah, they're pinballing these people out there.
One of them crazy words that they spell. That mouth sound you just made doesn't sound like English to me.
It doesn't sound like English. But
Rafan or Rafaz or something like shit. The fawns. We didn't plan that. That was amazing.
That was non-scripted. On Joe Biden's birthday, which was Friday, I think is when that whole thing.
Friday? Fuck Joe Biden.
Friday was Joe Biden's birthday. Happy birthday, fuckhead.
Happy birthday, Mr. Kill America.
Yeah, happy birthday, dipshit. So I think that'll happen on his birthday. He's like, oh, do I get to blow out the candle still?
Let's fly on the SeaTac.
So I'm sure Biden's birthday was ruined by that.
God, I hope so.
I do too.
I don't even think he knows.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know.
If he hasn't been injected with that whatever cocktail that they inject him with, is he even coherent?
Yeah.
Because you can tell when he's been Biden plussed and when it's worn out.
Biden plus.
Dark Brandon. No, that's
Get
just
out of here, man.
Mr.
Get out of
Juicer.
here, man. I'm not. Yeah.
Mr. Juicer.
Give me a break. Give me a break, man. Yeah.
That's like when Trump went to the hospital for COVID and he's like, "Oh my God, I feel great." Yeah, they just gave you a shot of fucking steroids.
Yeah, you got the fucking B12 and gold juice all in one time. I feel great. You know what I'm saying?
I'd probably feel real good if I took steroids.
Yeah, we got that going on in the world. We got coronal ejections. We got dumbasses on campuses right now trying to call death to America, which that's my favorite. That's my favorite.
I think it's hilarious that we allow them to desecrate founding father statues, college facilitators, and remove American flags to put up Palestinian flags and LGBTQ plus flags.
Agreed more.
That's hilarious.
Could agree more.
Why? But then, and again, I'm of the mentality that flag worship in any form is just idiotic.
Yeah, I can understand where you would think that.
It's there to create division.
Or symbionts.
This flag is my flag, that flag is your flag, and my flag's better, so I'm going to kill you for it. Freedom!
It's not really...
They hate us for our freedoms.
Well,
yes, the freedom that we think we can bomb them and take their resources. That's not what we meant!
Yeah. Trying to get that oil.
Yeah. What do you mean you're going to nationalize that product and not let us have it? We're going to have to change your leadership.
Yeah, he's that real fast. So we got that going on. We got us giving $90 billion to Israel and Ukraine, and then guess what happens?
Hey, we gave the veterans $3 million.
I know, I heard.
$3 million.
They'll get porta potties.
That's
now.
an M.
They get
not a B.
They get porta potties. Everyone gets a porta potty.
We gave the other people the billions with a B.
And
give
then,
the veterans $1 a couple of million.
And then guess who the biggest donors to the Democratic Party is right now?
Let's see.
Hold on. I'll give you a couple guesses.
To the Democratic Party?
Yeah.
God, I would say the Koch brothers are Democrats. I would say that the old Rothschilds are Democrats.
That's a good one.
I would say that
Yeah.
God, who's who's the Standard Oil guy? I can't remember his name. It escapes me. Rockefellers. Whoever the Rockefellers have become.
They're still Rockefellers.
Are there?
They have a couple,
they
have a couple lineages too.
I would say they're into the Democrat thing.
That would be Ukraine and Israel are the biggest donors to the Democratic Party right now.
Well, what do you expect? That's how you launder the money.
Exactly that. I mean, I gave you a couple options. I gave you a couple shots. I gave you an honest
Yeah.
shot.
Hey, I took 3 guesses and they were all wrong.
I mean, not close. I mean, they weren't that off.
Well, actually, they're not wrong. They're just not the ones you were going to point out.
Right.
Because they're still probably donors.
Yeah, but you know who the biggest the donors to the Republican Party are right now? Would you like to know those ones?
Probably the Koch brothers, the
Yeah,
Rockefellers, what's
Rothschilds.
the Rothschilds?
Yeah.
Because they play both sides.
Of course, yes. So
Because
those
the
right
people
now,
that own and control the U.S. government don't give a fuck who's sitting on the throne as long as they follow orders.
It's a game. It's a game. It's a game. That's all it is. It's a game.
And then we want to pretend that, Trump wasn't following orders. That's why they smashed him. No. I just don't see it anymore. I can't be on that side.
What side?
The Republican side.
What side are you on?
My own.
What side is that? What do you call yourself?
Constitutionalist.
That's not your side. That's already.
Well, yeah, but that's the side I'm on.
Oh, okay.
I'm hopefully I'm not alone, but I feel alone.
There's a lot of reasons you're alone on that.
Because people don't understand that a living document is the greatest document written ever by kids that were probably not even 30 years old.
Did you hear that too? Actually, that's a good point to bring up. They were all bitching about these people writing this document that we live by every day. They're all 19 and 20. They're not old enough to understand. And I'm like, bitch, you didn't live back then.
Yeah.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
man.
by 8 you were in the coal mine.
Exactly,
so
dude.
apparently these guys had a small modicum of knowledge about what they felt was morally correct. And yes, they didn't get it all 100% correct. That's why it's called a living document, and that's why it can be changed. That's why there are amendments to this here thing.
Boy, I'm the aficionado on.
You are. Hey, I never said I was smart. I just said I wanted to do things.
I'm on fire.
And yeah. And then the last amendment's the most hilarious one, the one where they get the raise.
Yeah.
They can vote themselves a raise,
which they've done every year.
But it doesn't take effect until the next term.
Right. They've done it every term since that.
So I find it hilarious. He's like, hey, yeah, we vote for a raise. It doesn't happen until your next term. I didn't get reelected.
Yeah.
I don't get the
I
raise.
am only a bum.
I'm only a pill, and I'm shitting on top of you still. Wait, what?
But, yeah, I mean, if we put it all together, if we put all this together, okay, we take all these factions and all this stuff going on right now, we put into a big old pile of shit.
Okay.
We call it the Smith-Mundt Repeal Act, I think, is the reason people are thinking the way they think nowadays. I think it's a big reason. I really do. You know what that is, don't you?
No.
So the Smith-Mundt Act was the last act of Barack Obama. He basically null and voided it, and the Smith-Mundt Act was...
Oh, was that the propaganda thing?
Yeah, where you cannot...
Okay.
The news...
Then I know about it. I just don't know it.
The news legally was binded on telling the truth. Okay, the news had to tell the truth, and anytime
Walter Cronkite,
he's rolling his grave right now. But yeah, I mean, if the news was caught in a lie, it was a serious deal. The Smith-Mundt Act was enacted basically on these channels or whatever, and you would lose your position. Like Dan Rathers, he got the Smith-Mundt Act is the reason he got
axed after doing the thing with the.
Yeah, he was extradited. Oh, not extradited. What's the word I'm looking for?
Don't look at me. I'm looking to you for words.
Uh-oh.
Excommunicated.
Thank you. Hold on. Excommunicato. Yeah.
Hey, I've been doing drugs all my life, so I don't know words.
Right. So he got kicked out because of the Smith-Mundt Act.
Because he lied.
Because he lied
on air.
Exactly. He got caught and he got kicked out. And then he said, and then old fucking Obama said, "Well, let's just get rid of that. Let's just go ahead and make it so they can say whatever they want whenever
we need
they
people
want."
to lie.
Yeah.
Because people will believe the lies.
Right. The big
Because
lie.
I know you're hoping for change.
Yeah, the big lie.
But the change you hoped for was not the change we wanted.
Nope, didn't get the change you wanted. That's for sure.
Michelle, are you ready?
I'm more and more believing it's gonna happen.
Hey, apparently it was Michael's birthday not too long ago.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, wait, no. Never mind. Mother's Day. Oh, Michael was trying to do Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Bad.
That's a dude.
Bad.
That's a dude.
He's got some big old traps.
Actually, yeah, it's January 7th.
Yeah, it's Mother's Day. Sorry.
Yeah.
I seen it recently, and I was just like, oh, my God.
Yeah, how the hell can let's try to do something. Let's try to search for a picture of Michelle Obama.
Michael
pregnant.
Obama?
Yeah,
pregnant.
Yeah, I want to see a picture.
Right now?
Yeah, let's see. What
Okay, well, we'll go right here.
Yeah, let's share.
And we'll go. How do you spell Michelle?
M-I-C-H. Right there.
Obama.
Right there.
Boop. And you go for images. No? Wait.
Hold on, that might
This is the one. 6 fingers. Fake.
Bring it up. Let me see that. I've never seen this 6-finger thing. Oh, hold on.
Ooh. What does it say?
I don't know. It says, "You are an idiot, sir."
If you, oh, no.
What is that?
Fail.
What did it say?
Fucking, I don't know.
It says, "Click accept all." Oh, it's cookies.
Is it cookies?
Yeah.
Fucking hate your cookies. Man, me eat your cookies. Okay, yeah, so, and what's this? Whoa.
If you can't tell, that's fake.
Whoa.
Whoa. The baby's growing on her hip.
Yeah, not pregnant. Got a kid now. That's a shitty dude. So 6-finger Obama. Weird finger Obama. Yeah, there's no pictures of her that are not AI generated.
Look at that one. How can you not see that's AI generated, dude?
Doop dude. Yeah. No. 6-finger AI generated. Oh, that's not Obama. Sorry. Okay, yeah, it don't exist, bro.
That's crazy.
It don't exist.
It's crazy that you can't find a real picture, and you can tell those pictures are all fake, all of them.
AI generated.
I mean, look at the one where she used a little green dress that was where Obama's holding her belly. I mean, you can tell it's not real. It just doesn't look normal. It looks weird.
Yes,
it looks
and
like
it's almost a cartoon.
Almost, exactly. It looks so unreal. It's like it's fake. It's like looking at UFO shows.
And you know what's weird is I think that at the time that we accepted Obama, why didn't he just run as our first half black, full gay president?
I don't think
that would have been a great fucking campaign trail.
Yeah, but trans wasn't accepted.
I'm half black and I'm full gay.
Trans wasn't accepted back then. You know?
He's not trans. The other one is.
Well, yeah, it's white though. I mean, it's.
Yeah, I don't care.
I do.
What I don't like about it is the deception.
Yeah, that's the worst.
If they were 100% honest, fine.
Well, let me say this. Okay, think about this. Back then, in 2000, whatever, 14, it was like at the end of his thing. If they came out and said, "Hey," oh, I'm sorry. No, let me restate that. In the beginning.
Yeah, you better.
Yeah, I need to. So
hang on, wait.
2008 is when he got elected, and trans was not really a thing. It wasn't really a big everywhere.
It wasn't as mainstream as it is
wasn't.
now.
It wasn't at all. It wasn't mainstream at all. Now fast forward to 2014, all of a sudden it's accepted. It's real. It's a construct. And they try. I think they tried hard to make it so real that they could come out and say, "Hey, Michelle is actually Michael. He's trans." And
But
they
he
accepted,
he could have just ran as a gay dude.
I know he could have.
And not even mentioned that.
Well, I understand that too.
I understand that would come out.
Right. Exactly. That's why he didn't do it. Because then he looks like a liar.
But now he looks like a liar.
He looks like a liar anyways. So many things I can come up with. Fast and Furious. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The cleanest president ever. He didn't have no scandals. The tan suit scandal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't worry about Fast and Furious. Don't worry about kids in cages.
How about Quantum Easing? I mean, everyone. No one.
Three of them under his watch.
No one. No. Yeah. Exactly. It's the most devastating thing that ever hit our economy in the history of our fucking economy.
3 quantitative easings under Obama.
And his first year was the stock or the housing market bust. So, which is the biggest.
It was, wasn't it?
Yeah,
that was a big bubble to pop.
It's a bubble that shouldn't. Have
That one's gonna pop again. Coming.
Maybe it's possible.
As soon as the dollar collapses, that bubble will pop. There's gonna be a domino effect. Once the dollar collapses fully, there's gonna be a domino effect that pushes everybody into the CBDCs.
I'm not saying it's not.
We're halfway there right now.
Yeah, we'll see.
We're halfway there.
First thing they gotta do is dump all the interest rates, though. Again, so that's what they have to do.
They could do their big reset. Just be like, no more debt.
Zero.
But you got to live off of this money. Right. You can't use real money anymore. Right. Real money. He said real money. Yes, a physical fiat currency traded for a digital fiat currency just means that the control they had is even more myopic.
Right. Good word. Good word. Great word. Not a good word. Great word. Great word.
But I can't remember frat.
Exactly. Eternity eludes him, but yeah, myopic. He's right there. I think you're. I think that there's gonna. I think there's gonna be something soon. Before the election, for sure.
Think so?
I think so. Something's gonna happen. I don't know
I
what's
think they're
gonna be.
keep us on. I think this is gonna be the last good Christmas. They're gonna keep us on strings until January 6th again. I don't know if it's on the 6th, the transition day this time.
I think it's on the 5th or the 4th this year.
Yes, but anyway, once the transition thing.
Yeah.
I think that's gonna be the catalyst.
I think it'd be before the election, just because they're gonna. Joe Biden will come in and save something,
the election don't matter.
It matters enough.
AVR makes this election not matter.
What's AVR?
Automatic voter registration.
Oh.
If you go in and you get yourself an ID, you're automatically registered to vote.
Wow. That doesn't sound legal.
Sounds about as legal as mail-in voting.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, our guys overseas don't get. What you mean? The couple thousand guys that can't vote because they're not in country?
Yeah, those guys. Yeah, they still have.
I understand that they do have a vote.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying that they.
As a matter of fact, I think that people serving overseas, being forced into situations that we shouldn't be forcing them into, their vote should be counted first.
I like that. I think that they should do something like that. But then there'll be 70 million fucking people in service.
Hey man.
Hey, Biden wins. He's already won before the fucking election even happens.
What's that movie with the bugs? Starship Troopers.
That's it. Yeah.
Service equals citizenship.
Right.
So I mean,
for democracy.
I used to be for it, and then I was against it, and I think maybe it's a decent because they used to do that in Switzerland.
They do it in a lot of countries still, actually.
So I mean, it's just like
I
maybe.
I was born in Italy.
But the reason I was for it was because I number one, I didn't think my vote counted. Number two, I didn't vote.
Right.
Because I would put none of the above.
Right.
So I didn't vote. Even though I voted, like I wrote on the paper, none of the above.
Right.
So my vote doesn't count.
Right. If you put none of the above, yeah, it doesn't count for sure.
So those people's vote should count. And I think that, if no.
Oh.
People who serve in the U.S. military.
Yeah, they should. Absolutely. 100%.
I think their vote should count first and foremost and on top of everything.
I love it. I think it's great. Yeah.
But people like me who say none of the above because they're all idiots.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
But it really doesn't matter who's in control either.
It doesn't matter.
Because our government has been bought and paid for and owned and controlled by outside entities since at least 1825.
Wow. That's a pretty direct number.
Well,
I think it was a little later than that, but not much.
The War of 1812, we were hemming and hawing, and they were making the transition, and the U.S. was then resold back to Great Britain or London or whatever.
Right.
And I'm sure that took a while to finalize. And then the Jekyll Island shit, the 1913, the institution, the permanent institutionalization of the Fed in 1915, because 1913 was the bill, 1915 was when they implemented. Yeah. So yeah, since at least 1825, I'm gonna say, we have not been the United States of America.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Am I boring you?
No.
Lie!
No, I just,
I had a rough weekend. There was a lot of heat.
Yeah,
Played some golf, did some stuff.
No, I caddied. So I was out there in the sun, and then I went on a boat, and that was the sun, and then, yeah. So and then I had a rough day at work today, and there was no sun there. There was zero sun.
I push mowed an acre of yard yesterday that was
How'd that go?
foot fucking tall.
How'd that go?
Oh my god.
Yeah. Did you weed it first? No. Why not?
I didn't have weed. I just brought the push mower.
Why'd you bring the weed?
Because didn't. Because I didn't.
Yes, he didn't. He's a genius. This guy's a fucking genius. Well, that must take him forever.
No, I mean, it's got to go. You do half and then half, so that way you're mowing this piece twice.
Yeah, but you're more like topped out.
Only if you go too fast.
Right.
Take it too big a bite.
Right. Like I said, it took forever.
Took 4 hours. A lot of pushing. 4 hours.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. Your yard is mowed.
That's funny, dude.
So yeah. Biden is so
On
awesome.
his birthday. That was on his birthday, too.
What's going on here? Oh, I got to go over here.
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go.
Grabbing the wrong shit. Yeah. See, Fox News says sparks it, whereas these guys are like, he wraps it up with a big old private fundraising event. Yeah.
Hey, Medina.
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 Lady Medina, give me all your cash.
Where's Medina? I've heard that before, but I don't know where it's at.
Let's find out where Medina is. I bet you Brandon knows. Wow. Out there in the Bellevue area, look at that. Boom. Of course it is.
Right.
Of course it is.
It's right by the bridge there.
Of course it is.
Uh-huh.
Medina.
It's in the richest fucking neighborhood probably in Washington
What?
State.
That can't be the richest neighborhood. I thought
It's one of them.
I thought Melrose Island was the fucking richest area. Where's Melrose Island? I mean, excuse me, Mercer Island. Yeah, I thought
That's right there. It's close.
Yeah, I thought that was the.
Medina's right there before the bridge.
So yeah.
Medina, number one.
Yeah.
Montlake, Medina.
Mm.
Broadmoor.
Hey, this is a different color than usual.
Yeah.
Pine pod. Are you
It's-
sucking up some fucking pine sol?
No, it's watermelon. So it says Montlake, Medina, or Median. Sorry. Oh,
Are you failing already?
I am. Broadmoor, which makes sense. Plane.
Talking about the top monetary areas.
Laurenhurst, Madison Park. I need get some blue.
No, dude, I don't have anything you can snort.
No, I wouldn't do any if you had it. No, I just had.
I only have drugs you can smoke. Something's wrong.
But you're not smoking what I think you're smoking.
I'm not smoking anything. You see me smoking
Honestly,
anything?
yeah, you're right. There's no smoking going on today. I just noticed that. Boy.
I'm kidding. I
Yeah.
was vaping.
He's lying.
But I'm almost out of the old vapor. You can see I got the last little dregs right there.
Suck it dry, baby.
Hey, man, I'm going to get every penny out of this thing.
You know
Every penny. So, yeah, that's the thing with stuff, man. College kids, crazy, stupid, led by the nose. It's because the outside entities are the ones that I am going to say, in my opinion, they're the ones that are being paid, right? And they go and they recruit these fucking gullible, ignorant college students. Like, hey, we got all this stuff. Just come with us and say these words. Because a lot of them, you ask the ones that have organized it, they know what's going on, what everything means. You ask the ones that are the tag-alongs, they don't know.
They have no idea.
What's from the river to the sea mean?
Yeah.
It means the Palestinians are free.
So,
well, yes, but how?
So they even instructed all these kids too to not talk to anybody and to send them to these press people, they call them. You know what I'm saying? So the press is going up and say, hey, I want to talk to you. Is that okay? Oh no, talk to the press person. And then he goes to the press person, and the press person has no comment, no nothing, no info, no just jerk off mode.
Why do you back Hamas? No comment.
Yeah,
What's wrong with Israel? They're killing children.
Yeah.
And so you stand with Hamas? No comment.
And then they're like, they'll be videotaping them, and they're like, hey, we don't want to be videotaped as they're videotaping them. You know, it's just the hypocrisy is laughable.
There's no expectation of privacy in a public place.
There is none.
And a lot of these universities are public universities, not private.
Right. All of them, I think, are. I haven't heard of any privates going on.
Well, because they probably can't at a private school.
Oh, no way. Too much money.
Hey, we're gonna come protest there. Yeah, no, you're not.
No, that's not gonna happen. No. Oh, no. That's not gonna be happening. I would love to see some fucking protesters at Whitmer, or just the one that Barron gonna go to. Barron Trump.
Mr. T.
God damn it. Jesus.
What is going on?
Madness.
Smoke some weed. Looks just like another lighter, though.
It does.
Holy cow.
Yeah. What is the school he goes to? Oh, he's going to go to
Duke.
Oh, he's going to private school. Yeah, let's do it. Google it.
Hang on. I gotta put on the Granny Snaggers. Bayron Trump Shule. Oxbridge.
Oh, that's what the school said now.
He's graduating from. Florida
Florida
delegate rule. What?
Whitmer? I think he might be going to Whitmer.
No,
No, he's not going to be that either. He's not going to be a delegate. That doesn't seem. It doesn't seem right to me, anyways. He's going to be a delegate, so it's kind of a what do you call it? A conflict of interest for sure. They can just say, "Oh, Barron Trump's his son. Of course, he's going to vote for him. I smell fraud."
Nepotism is alive and well.
Absolutely,
100%. I mean, isn't the shitbag Newstead or whatever his name is, Newsom, pain in the ass Newsom of California, isn't he related to Pelosi somehow?
Say that one more time. Newsom and who? Pelosi?
Pelosi. Newsom and Pelosi.
Makes total sense.
What?
That makes total sense.
Let's see. Newsom.
Actually, might be going to NYU. We explain.
Oh, shut up. Get the fuck off my screen.
Are they? Well, I know that.
No, according to this, because it says Newsom's aunt was once married to Rand Pelosi.
Oh, so they're just by marriage?
Yeah, so it's a marriage connection. Still
Still a connection.
a connection.
There's still a connection there. You can play 7 ways of separation right there.
6 degrees of Kevin Costner.
I think it's Kevin Bacon.
It is Kevin Bacon.
Who's
Calm
County?
down.
Yeah,
Calm
no,
down.
I know.
We all love bacon.
We all love the bacon.
We all love bacon.
All love the bacon. Bacon's got it now at home. He's getting up there in age too.
Yeah?
He's getting up there. In the 70s.
Dang.
I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure Kevin Bacon.
All right, so
66.
66?
Yeah.
So not 70 something.
No, not 70 something.
As you once said.
I think I said that. I don't remember saying that.
I don't remember saying
I
that
don't remember
either.
saying it either.
All I can say is I will fight strongly for both sides, but I must take a firm stand in the middle.
Okay, great.
I can neither confirm nor refute alleged allegations posed against me or my constituents or anyone in my cabinet.
Nicely done, sir. So who you voting for?
I'm voting for Trump. I told you.
I know. I think it's awesome.
I think
the world will burn, but
I mean, at this point, I kind of hope it does. What do you got to lose?
lives.
I don't know any of those people.
Well, you don't know that. It hasn't happened yet, so maybe someone will get off that you know.
Well, I mean, I know plenty of people
That's been off already.
that have been offed.
Yeah.
And have offed themselves.
Yeah, that's a tough one there.
So yeah, what's the matter? What's the matter? Why? I mean, it's not like I don't want it to happen, but in my limited access of information mind, it kind of looks like there's a direction we're headed.
Yeah.
Where it ain't good for nobody.
I think that no matter what happens, I think it's going to be a shit show. I think it's going to be chaos, and I think it's going to be cities burning. And
because let's take Zuckerberg, for instance.
Okay.
He's got, what, like 200 or whatever acres on Kauai. He's got that fucking underground compound.
Right.
Okay. Hawaii is a volcanic range.
It is.
Sea levels are supposed to rise.
Possibly. There's also mountains, though, too.
Well, I don't know if you've been to Kauai, but it's not, it's not that big.
It's that big. It is. I've been there. My dad was stationed there for a while.
So, I mean, even with an underground compound, how many air vents, exhaust ports you think you got? So if the sea level rise is 100 feet.
And he's underneath there.
And he's below 100 feet.
He's getting drowned out.
So now, does that mean that the climate crisis is not as bad as they're pretending it is? Because I understand climate change is real, but the climate crisis.
The climate crisis has been going on since 1990.
70.
Yeah, probably better. But the movie started to come out in the early 90s. So, I mean, what was Al Gore's movie, Inconvenient Truth? We were supposed to be underwater by now.
Well, China syndrome scared us all, right?
That's a good
That's
point.
why we don't have nuclear power except in our Navy.
Right. Well, no, we have nuclear power. We got nuclear power in the state.
We could have nuclear power in our house, apparently, because they have nuclear power on submarines and aircraft carriers.
We have nuclear power plants in the state.
But we could have them in our house, running our entire house. We could have them at Kmart, running the entire store.
Yeah.
But we don't. Why? Because we're afraid of it. Why are we afraid of it when our Navy uses it?
Well, it's a little more complex than that. I mean, those rods have to be cooled all the time.
Fukushima.
Huh? Fukushima. I mean, there you go. But
Chernobyl.
It's a tricky situation. If you got these little fucking reactors everywhere, you know, I mean, people got reactors in their garage. Let's say someone goes on vacation, forgets to, you know, fill their rods with water or whatever, and then come back, it's a meltdown. You know, I mean.
But they could have technology that is so advanced by now that a nuclear reactor that size could be self-contained and keep itself under control, just creating.
Yeah, but a leak, even that much, even that big of a nuclear reactor with a leak is toxic as fuck.
So we've been told.
Well, yeah. I mean, I've seen pictures, but I don't know because I wasn't there. But I know that Chernobyl was pretty gnarly.
How can they have something that dangerous on the boats and submarines?
Because it's a dangerous job anyways.
But why aren't the ships melting and sinking? Why are there still living
They
people?
maintain them.
They change these guys out every 20 weeks so that they're
wife's
not.
stepdad on. He's a nuclear engineer on submarines. I'm gonna ask him that question next time I see him too. I'm like,
How come we don't have these in the middle of our cities?
Right. Exactly.
If it's right there on your submarine,
Right.
powering that big submarine, how come we don't have these in a big mall like the America Mall or whatever the fuck it's called?
They're not tiny though. Those
Mall of America.
the
Thank you.
engines in submarines are not tiny. That's for sure. You know,
Well, no,
they're-
maybe they're as big as this room.
I don't know.
Maybe even double that. I mean, because engines on cruise ships are fucking
massive,
huge,
yeah,
like
right.
3 times the size of this room.
Right. Oh yeah.
Or at least the length.
Yeah.
Because they can be about this wide, but they'd
Right.
definitely be like, and
Right.
they'd be like 24, 25, big old fucking pistons like this size.
But
in
they
there.
got 3 of them too. You know, it's not just one; it's 3 whole things. Yeah. No, you're right. But I mean, that's a great question to ask.
Someone that
that
can
knows
give
what
you
they're
the
talking
answer.
about. Yeah. I don't know what he did because he couldn't tell me anything when he was
Of
working.
course.
Yeah, he couldn't tell me anything, but he's retired now. I don't know if he probably not be able to tell me anything.
Yeah, I'm up top in the military. Oh, what do you do? What I meant to say was
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah, exactly. He was a GS 18. I know that, which is really high up there. So, that's the rank for the civilians. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah. So he had an 18.
GS, great civilian. You don't spell it with an S. Well, see, sounds like an S.
Government something. I can't remember.
Yeah, it's government
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, that's what it is. Government something. He's an 18. What does GS stand for? I gotta know now.
Oh my god. So yeah. Anyway, what are we talking about now? What are you doing? What's going on?
I'm looking to see what GS stands for.
Okay, well, I think it's time for another Kazoom's Mystery Science Theater. I'm kidding. It's the Mystery Commercial Theater, and it's fucking awesome. Thanks, Kazoom.
$1,000 car, $100,000 car, extra rich and caramel. Leslie's $100,000 bar.
Chewy, chewy caramel.
That's what that Goo Goose is doing.
And lots of toasted crunchies.
For those days that you feel moist and crunchy.
Double dunked in Nestle's rich milk chocolate. If you love chewy caramel,
This is your caramel bar. Leslie's $100,000 bar. We got the pitching to clean up America. And if everybody keep pitching, we can call Oh, yeah.
How can you pitch in? Write P.O. Box 2570, Washington, D.C.
let's clean up together.
It's the Mickey Mouse Porn Kit.
Mickey Mouse, rub and play. With the rub, 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 they soon appear.
MICKEYPORNE.
Mickey Mouse, rub and play.
There are other sets available too, each sold separately.
Mickey Mouse Rub and Play comes complete with everything you see here.
It's color forms fun.
It's nice how much technology has improved. Watch now.
Hi, here's a toy that does something pretty impressive. It's the electronic play and playback organ. Battery not included. I've been pressing notes just any old way. Now this is what it does. It remembers the notes and plays them back like a real tune. Or tunes of its own. Or tunes from the songbook. So you can record, play, or listen. How's that, music maker?
Extra lame, extra long.
The electronic play and playback organ with color code songbook, new from Kenner.
Hello.
Good morning, Bill.
Morning, monsieur.
Hi, Bill. What'll it be? Soda, shaving cream?
Where are you off to?
The bookshop?
It's my hemorrhoid symptoms, Mr. Edwards.
That's nice. Marie! The baguettes!
Pain, itching. Most of my customers use this. Preparation H? In many cases, Preparation H gives prompt, temporary relief of occasional pain and itching of hemorrhoidal tissues. Great. Preparation H actually helps shrink swelling of hemorrhoidal tissues caused by inflammation.
What were those things in the background at the beginning of the commercial? Were those thermoses or what?
Hi, Bill.
All I'm saying is we saw the rare appearance of the bird that's not supposed to be out in the daylight.
What's that? Oh, yeah. We did. I saw her. And yeah, she was great.
Yeah, doing all right. Told you not to watch the show.
She was watching. Yep.
She was watching.
I feel better just going out there, man. I was like losing it for a second. I'm like, damn, I'm fading fast here, man. Now I feel better. Come back in.
Got recharged.
A little recharge, yeah.
Like Soul Man.
Yeah, exactly.
Run by the sun.
Mm-hmm.
Saul. Solar power.
Mm-hmm. I got buku soul out there.
I think that we could probably do better than solar and wind.
Well, I over the years I've heard of things like in Japan they have these canisters. I don't know exactly how they work, but they're in the surf and they like get thrown around by the surf.
Yeah, tidal energy. Yeah.
It's like kinetic or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's how they power a lot of places.
Yeah, tidal energy. Now that's something I can get in because the tide we know creates or moves energy. It's a force of energy. Yeah.
Absolutely, 100%. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know exactly how.
And
that
it's
works.
always happening.
Yeah, it is always happening. So.
And did I talk? We maybe saw a thing on the old YouTuber there where the sun and the moon are kind of pulling the tide, and so that's why it's got a peak on either side of the planet.
Right.
And there's the king tides or the super high tides when the moon is aligned with the sun on one side of the planet.
Right.
So, but what is really happening is the earth is turning inside of this tide, and that's why the tide goes up in and out to us, because we're turning into or out of the deeper or shallower water.
Just blew my mind, man, because I've always thought that the moon was the reason we have tides, man. So I thought the gravitational pull from the moon on the planet was what made the tides kind of like go towards it, I guess. I mean, I didn't know that.
Yeah, but if it was just the moon, it would be all to one side.
That makes sense. That makes total sense. Yeah.
And so there'd be that weird teardroppy look, but we'd still be turning through
But
that.
I think the
super
tide still moves towards it, even when it's not in the sky.
The tide doesn't move. The
crust
crust of the earth,
right,
turning is what moves and gives the image, the simulation, the falsity of a tide going in and out.
Okay, there's a question for you. So so the Earth's moving. How come places down here's tide is different than the places up here?
Because the moon is moving.
So it's both of them then together.
Correct.
Okay.
Now, thank you.
Wow. Just I mean, I had to ask the obvious question.
Oh yeah, and together we both figured that out.
Yeah.
To a degree, I bet you there's people that would disagree with us because
I'm sure that's exactly what they.
Because I had a disagreement with the guy on the Suspicious Observer site because I was watching a lot of his videos and he showed the video, and I've seen it on other sites, but I talked to him about it. And so he shows the Earth during these cataclysmic events where the crust unlocks and shifts, and then the great tidal waves happen and whatever else.
Right.
It's because there's so much weight, and even Einstein agreed with this. It's because the weight of the ice makes that happen. They just didn't know the mechanism that made it happen. But what I saw,
But doesn't that go
on
against
what
his
I
theory,
saw,
though?
no, he agreed with it. He just didn't know what the mechanism was that unlocked it.
Right.
And we're saying it's the micronovas create the viscousness to so that the crust can
Can you
move.
say that word again?
Viscousness. Viscous. Viscous.
Viscousness.
Viscousness.
Okay, say it one time.
One more time. So, viscousness. So they all said the same thing, that it does this basically a 90-degree shift and then a 90-degree shift back. And it's the 24 hours of the sun sitting in one place, and now everything goes to cataclysmic
Well, what about
hell.
the gravity?
So my question was, well, if that weight shifts, unless that ice immediately flies off,
Right.
the weight's still there. Why would it shift back?
That's a good point too. That's a good point. I mean, because
They
it's
said
all,
it just does.
This is all theory, This is all
Because
theory.
in my theory, the ice is on the poles, the shift happens, and then the ice gathers on the poles again, and the shift happens again. And yeah, it's always the same click, dink,
Right.
dink,
Right.
dink. And that's why we have the layers of fossilization that show that it was one time it was a forest, and one time it was a seabed,
Right.
and the next time it was a forest, and another time it's a sea, because it just
Right.
does this.
Now
this,
that
this,
I
this.
believe with, because the shale bones they've gotten, it has the levels. you know,
Yeah, it has forest and plant and foliage in it, and
Right.
the next one has fucking seabed
Right,
stuff
right.
in it, little shells, little animal, little.
And then some of them have oil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's a mineral that the earth creates.
I know. They just call it fossil fuel.
We just got canceled again.
Yeah, hold on. I've seen multiple things on this, and yes, they used to say these monkeys would drop in these pits and die, and that over a million. I'm like, come on, it's more than.
Oh
that.
no, it's the plant life.
It's a plant life that just dies inside there and turns.
And where's all that water come from?
Well, it's-
That's also a mineral.
Yeah, it's pressure too. A lot had to do with pressure because they could see
Heat, pressure, all that fun
yep,
stuff.
yep,
Yeah.
Yep.
Things we will never be told the truth about.
Right. And then we're almost out of fuel and all that stuff. So, or gas. I would say gas, petrol, oil.
So out of gold. I'm out of gold. So lost without you.
Yeah, but gold's finite. Gold is finite.
Well,
The sun's made.
I
of gold,
wonder.
but
I wonder how many asteroids out there have, like, just because I read this thing in one of the popular science magazines. I think it was Popular Science, but they're like, out there's probably a planet that's entirely diamond. It's like, well, that's kind of possible.
It's possible, man. It's possible.
But since diamonds are created through pressure, as we're told,
Right.
this would have to be something gigantic that passed through like a black hole to get under that much pressure.
Oh, well, we have diamonds here.
We do.
We have big diamonds.
So maybe it just needs to
Time.
get close to a black hole.
Oh, time.
Well, they say
Time
pressure. Time changes everything.
Changes everything.
Just wait and see.
Just wait and see. No, I
Because
mean-
you'll have to pee.
Well, we have diamonds here, and they're deep in mines because of the.
Well, we
pressure.
can make diamonds.
Can?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
I mean, we can make the fake diamonds. We can't make real diamonds.
Well, what's the difference between a fake diamond and a real diamond?
Clarity. There's a lot of things to it.
But
when I was buying Jen's wedding ring, we had a lot of conversations about that. So.
But they can probably make it now because they've been making diamonds for a long time. They have the sandpaper that's got diamond on top. They got a diamond blade. The things that are made to grind away concrete or cut through concrete,
Right.
usually diamond,
Right.
industrial diamonds.
Right.
So we can make them.
I don't think it's a real diamond. I don't think it's a real diamond. I think it's just tough as diamond kind of thing. You know, they just. I don't know. I don't think you can.
Are industrial diamonds? I wish we had text to
I
talk
didn't
over
say
here.
that industrial diamonds weren't real. I'm saying
No. Maybe it's what's the difference between a diamond and an industrial diamond?
There you go. That's a good one.
What's the difference between
Diamond.
diamond
Diamond.
and industrial? See, it's right there. It's predictive text, right? What does it say?
It says industrial diamonds are mined natural stones that are suitable for use as gemstones. Industrial diamonds lack clarity and often colored and imperfections in shape compared to gemstone counterparts, according to Wikipedia.
Wait.
Mined diamonds are
Industrial and synthetic diamonds. Let's look at that one. Burnt. What are synthetic diamonds? Oh, right there. See, in the 50s, they were doing this. So by now, they should be able to make synthetic diamonds that are indistinguishable. Well, that's a Fugazi. How do you know?
Yeah.
Because it says it on it right here. You look. So yeah, there's diamonds, there's industrial diamonds, and there's synthetic diamonds. Synthetic diamonds, they could probably, since the 1950s, in 30 more years, they would probably be indistinguishable
right.
if they were making them for that.
Right. Well, like zircon.
Right.
They're
Is that a manufacturer or is that mined?
That's a good question. I think it's manufactured. I think it is. Maybe not.
Now we go here.
I thought it was glass.
Where are we
I
now?
thought zircons were glass.
Where we go? Hey, spell that.
What is it?
Zircon.
Yeah. Zirconium, yeah. It looks like it's fine.
I would say it is if it's a very, very strong but soft malleable metal. I would say zircon is mine. Uh-oh, we got another light.
Nice.
Slowly but surely.
We'll climb it back up. We'll climb out of the gutter.
Oh man, when you take a month off, people are just like, well,
I know, man. You guys blow.
Yeah, I know. Hey, the Democrats are running on a pretty powerful platform.
What's it called?
For the 2024 elections.
What is it?
Vote for us and we'll let you kill your babies.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're running on. There's no doubt. They're also all voting on vote for me or you ain't black.
If you ain't for war,
yeah,
you ain't for democracy.
Yeah, vote for me or you ain't Mexican. Yeah, that too. They're just bringing in people to vote right now. That's what they're doing. They are bringing people in.
Nah, those are the replacement people. Those are gonna.
Oh no, I agree with that. 100%.
Those are gonna take the job.
Yeah.
Not be able to form unions and work for minimum wage, and by minimum wage, it's even less than it is now.
Oh, it's high. What are you talking about? We're the
Because all they can do is say, we want to form a union, and they'll be like, and you're deported.
Yeah. Well, I think the state has the second highest minimum wage now.
I don't know.
I think California's 1 or 2, and Europe. It always fluctuates plus 3. But now
It's a fiat currency. It's all a joke.
I know it's all a joke. But
If you don't know how to save money and live with people so you can buy a house, then that's you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It was hard for me. It's gonna be hard for you.
It's gonna be harder for
It's gonna be real hard for the next generation.
Oh yeah, my kids.
Generation B or whatever it's called, B2.
My kids are never moving out now, unless something crazy happens. Shit.
Well, once the CBDCs are implemented and they're assigned an apartment.
Yeah, what happens to my house?
you're no longer. It's not yours.
I know it's never yours, really. If you think about it. You know what I'm saying? Even when you pay it
Don't
off.
pay your taxes for 1 year and see what happens.
Exactly. See,
Don't pay your taxes for 3 years and you don't have a home.
Yeah, exactly. They'll fucking auction it off to the fucking
To the highest bidder.
Yeah.
They'll auction it off for less than you owed in taxes.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
And you still don't have a home.
So that's how they get old people in their homes. That's how they get them out of their homes because they fucking just because taxes ain't cheap.
Hey, are you old? Are you dying?
Yeah.
Are you going to have fun later in life? How about a reverse mortgage?
Dumbest thing ever. Don't do it. Don't fucking do it.
Do you not have children? Do you hate your children and don't want to leave them anything? How about a reverse mortgage?
All you gotta do is give us your house when you die. That's it.
We'll pay for
You're
all
sitting on a
kinds
gold-
of things.
you're
Not
sitting on a gold mine.
everything,
You're
but
sitting
all
on a-
kinds of things.
You're sitting on a gold mine. I've heard that in the statement. Those commercials too. You're sitting on a gold mine. You don't even know it. Yeah, I know. Believe me. You're sitting on a gold mine. But-
Call now to see if a reverse mortgage is right for you.
And if not, call J.G. Wentworth. 877 cash now, buddy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Getting surreal now.
The CBDCs are going to be awesome.
September. That's what they're saying now. September. So Naomi Wolf was on Alex Jones today.
Okay.
You know who she is?
The name is familiar, but
She
I'm going
was
to say no.
She was a big person in the Liberal Party for a long time, and so she wrote a book about the vax side effects.
Ooh.
I know. Oh yeah,
Ooh.
instant cancellation. So she's been canceled.
You're no longer liberal.
Mm-hmm. It's been about 2.5 years now. She said, and she talked about her book a little bit, but she talked about what it was like being on that side, and then being kicked out of that side, and now looking back at that side, and she says she can't believe she stayed as long as she did, I mean, just the craziness of it, and how they're just so evil, and they don't care about nothing but numbers and numbers, I mean, ratings and money, I mean.
Well, yeah. It's all about the mammon.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
All about the
I
mammon.
mean, these CBDCs are coming. They are going to get us all. And you're going to really regret it if you don't have some silver. I just bought some more myself.
Did you?
Yeah. Bought a couple more coins. So, thinking about buying a full pound bar.
I mean,
I can melt
the only reason I don't have anything bigger than ounce coins in the pile that I've acquired is because having that big lump, I can't just put that in my pocket, go out somewhere and shave off a little bit.
You can actually. That's the thing. You can.
Whereas with the coins, I can just I've got the an ounce, half ounce, quarter ounce, tenth of an ounce, so I can just be out there and be like, hey.
Well, silver melts really super
Already
low
done.
heat, so you can literally build a fire. You know what I'm saying, and melt silver. Like a really hot fire, but it really can.
I still just, I'd rather let them break it into pieces for me than me have to break it into pieces for them.
I get it. I mean, it's a lot of work,
It's just carrying around that thing, and
Well,
when you could just have,
I have a 10-ounce piece. Which is,
I got that little blue bag. Got gold and silver in it.
Oh,
The emergency kick-out bag.
I need to, yes, you know what? I need to do that shit too. I need to coagulate all that consolidate all that stuff into one little spot.
I need to coalesce.
Yeah, I need to coalesce. Put my seeds and my silver together. I'm feeling my plums.
I need to figure out how to get. Well, I'm thinking about getting another thing of seeds because the seeds, those are good for 25 years in the freezer. Right. They're supposed to be good for 5 years in the packaging that they're sent in.
Right.
So I'm thinking about getting a couple more to stick in the safety box.
They have those hermetic bags too that make them last even longer. So 25 years. Huh? I got my seed in the freezer too. So
I got.
I've seen them.
Oh yeah.
How do you know the difference though? Is there little baggies inside?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. All right.
Yes. Little individually labeled bags.
Nice.
These are the peas and these are the carrots.
You will eat the peas. I have a fucking my garden's crushing it, dude. I am crushing it. My basil died, but everything else is going nuts, dude. Absolutely nuts, man.
I didn't do a fucking thing to my garden this year. And you can see the grapes are coming back hardcore,
they're coming back hard.
even though I fucking cut them.
But they come down. They come back in like every other year. Someone said to me, "You can't. One year you have a bad grape, and then next year you have a fucking crazy grape, and then another year you have a bad grape, and then just crazy."
I don't know, but I cut these things back, and as a matter of fact, one of them I cut all the way down to this big of a stub out of the ground.
Right.
And it's just like, hi, I'm still here. And I was like, what? No. And then the potatoes are fucking crazy.
They'll never go away. Those will
never go away. Those
ever.
little red potatoes everywhere all the time.
They grow, and then they grow some more, and then they grow a little more. You probably got a potato down there that's fucking big.
I'm hoping.
I bet you do.
I'm hoping.
They fucking take it to the Puyallup Fair.
And then the onions and the chives, they you can't kill them. The peppermint came back.
Oh, peppermint! Yeah, I'm surprised you don't have a big ass fucking. That's a weed.
Thought
you
I
took
took everything out. Yeah,
Right,
I
it's a
thought I
weed,
took.
yeah.
They're all weeds. I thought I took everything out.
No.
And then peppermint.
Peppermint, mint.
I knew the fucking potato was gonna be back.
They're always back.
Because if you leave a root line,
right, it sprouts off and makes new ones.
oh man, it's potatoes next year.
Yeah.
You're just like, what the hell? So
That's why people, when they make potatoes, like potato farms, I think they do them individually. They don't have a big field of potatoes.
Yeah.
They have these like silos that they build.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. So they contain,
lesson learned, sir.
Yeah, they contain.
Because
their
if I don't pull them out of the ground, I'm hoping that they become compost-ish.
They're fine. I'm sure they're fine. I'm sure you're gonna get some huge ones in there, but you're gonna get a whole bunch of small ones too.
Well, yeah, I pull a bunch of small ones, and then I see some growing over there, and I'm like, fuck, I didn't pull those. Fuck them. And then I do the till.
Oh well, then you're gonna get more potatoes in.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot more potatoes that way. A lot more potatoes that way.
So all I have is a big old potato farm out there. We're
Only thing I hate about potatoes is they get so deep. You know, they grow deep. You know, they really do. They don't grow like this. They grow like this. You know?
Right.
So you gotta dig to get those.
And this.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And everywhere. Exactly. So, I have a zucchini plant. Okay, one zucchini plant, and it's only this big now. And it's already giving me like 4 zucchinis. It's fucking big, dude. You gotta be on those.
Oh yeah.
You gotta be on zucchini. If you're not on zucchini, you're gonna have these zucchinis. You're gonna have like fucking mandingos.
Oh
right?
yeah.
So you gotta check that shit on the daily, for real, man. You're gonna have fucking monsters out there, man. It's crazy.
Had some pretty good sized zucchinis here, man.
Yeah, me too. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna go home and maybe find zucchini, I think. Uh-oh.
Words from the mama.
How's mom doing? All right. Yeah.
Wait, she said we went out and saw her anyway. She said she'd be back in a little bit.
Who?
That was right before we took our last break.
Yeah. Oh, so she's coming back? I thought she's going out for a while.
No, she's going out. She just that's it.
Oh.
This text came before we went outside.
Oh, okay. Where's she going? Mom's house?
I don't know where she's going. I think she went to the store. I know she didn't go to the bank.
That's good.
No, we want to go to the bank.
You need to go to the bank.
We want to take all of her cash out of the bank.
Okay.
And leave the bills plus about 10, maybe 15%.
Right.
Because when they change the thing,
we're gonna lose it all.
We're gonna lose it all.
I got quite a bit in the bank, brother. I got quite a bit. I got some money in the bank. Yeah. But a lot of it's in Fidelity. So
I'm hoping that my Schwab account will be all right. But
yeah, that's what I'm hoping.
But see, that's another thing that's easily CBDC.
Oh no shit, no doubt. It's all connected. It's all
or they're just like, well, you don't have it anymore.
Right. Oh no, they've done that before in the past. That's actually happened quite a bit. Yeah. But the private ones are harder to do than the business ones. You know, the ones that you get through your work. The ones that are on their own, like me and Jen have our own. Mine's Fidelity is all my. It's not connected to my work. It's a private Fidelity account. You know?
Right.
And I've been putting in there for quite a while now. I think I have $500,000 in there now or something like that. So I'm a little worried about it, to be honest with you. I'm thinking about diversifying. Thinking about taking and putting it in intrinsics or something. That's a lot of fucking gold, though.
My only advice is if it's not in your hand, you don't own it.
That's true. But if you got, like you said,
because I mean we've got some stuff in accounts. Like I've got a thumb drive here that's got a maybe a half a Bitcoin on it.
Right.
But not in just Bitcoin. It's like
sporadic.
Yeah, all these the
cost
ADOs, the
right.
ADAs, the fucking Dogecoin. But I would say it's maybe half a Bitcoin's worth of crypto.
How much is Bitcoin right now?
I don't know, maybe 70 or something.
Yeah,
Maybe
that's $35,000, dude, right there.
So if everything goes to shit and they turn it all to CBDCs and I just lose that, that's absolutely nothing, right?
That's nothing. Is it
Bitcoin? I think it's fallen though. Someone was complaining earlier.
Do you know how much? God.
Yeah.
What do you think it is today?
Silver?
Yeah.
25.
So what was it last week?
22.
26. Yes, last week. We looked at it last week.
Did we?
We did. Guess what it is today?
22.
29.
Yeah.
Almost though. Almost 29.
Well, what's gold?
Find out. That's gonna be big. That's gonna be. Gold.
Checking the stocks.
Yep.
Never forget, people, all of these prices are manipulated.
Oh, yeah. Gold is down.
Down? Under 2?
No.
Damn it.
It is right now. It is at 23.42.
Oh, man. I need it to be under 2.
Why?
So I can buy more.
Oh.
Because
It's
when BRICS falls in line, because the CBDC stuff will have a lot of resistance.
Right.
And then BRICS falls in line and they peg their fucking shit to the gold, or gold gets pegged to it, whatever. It's going to be 26, maybe 26.50. So if we can get a little bit more at 19 even,
What was
then
it?
it makes you a
It
little
was
bit
right
of money.
around 2 at March, March 1st. So.
Yeah. And again, we should probably say we're not financial advisors in any way, shape, or form. We're not even human. I mean, I can't confirm that I'm human.
Okay. Okay. So now we know. 29 at silver, dude. I bought a bunch at 17.
Yeah.
I bought a bunch. Like 17. This is a while ago now, 6-8 months ago.
But is it sitting in your house?
No, it's stock. It's stock. So
Then you don't own it.
I know, right? I know, but I do own it right now. Right now, I still do have it on paper. But
turn that paper in for fucking in hand silver.
We might
now.
We might just roll back into Fidelity or something like that.
Chance with the government if you want.
Yeah, that's a double up almost. That's a double up. All right.
Yeah, my shit's ammunition, silver,
Water's big.
food.
I got a lot of food too. I got a good year full of just dried shit, and then a bunch of other stuff, like powdered milk. I got 2 cases of powdered milk. That's been sitting there forever.
The thing I want to get a small thing of powdered milk so that I can start trying to see how much, like a cup of how easy is it to make a cup of milk, because it's always you put 1 1/3 cup of powdered milk to 3 3/4 cup of water to make your quart.
That's pretty close to what it is, yeah.
How do I make a cup? How do I make a half a cup?
That's a good point, because the reason I bought it, because I got I think I have 75 pounds of flour in these hermetic casing things, and I bought the milk
Because you want to make
bread. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So
powdered eggs.
Yeah, I don't have powdered eggs though, but I need that. But you don't need eggs for bread. You don't have to have it. Okay, it's not a necessity. Yeast is a necessity. You gotta have that. Now, so I have tons of that.
You buy it in the individual packet strips, or you buy it just a jar of it.
What?
The yeast.
I got these bricks of hard yeast.
Okay.
They look like candy bars.
Yeah.
And they even have little, like, candy bars have a little thing where you can break them
snap
off.
it off,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. So, but they're not. It's not active yeast because, of course, it's salt. You know what I'm saying? So, what you do is just take it, put it in water, hot water, it helps, and it activates it.
Warm water, some milk, and some sugar.
And salt. Okay. I have.
I thought salt killed yeast.
Well, no, you put salt in the flour. You put sugar in the flour too. You put you just put water, hot water, and yeast. Everything else you put in the flour. Add the water to the flour, mix it up, put it out, bake it. You know what I'm saying? So, but bread's a big deal in those crazy times, man.
Yeah, when you ain't got nothing to eat, bread and potatoes, go make it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, exactly.
Go make it.
A lot of civilizations like thrived on that shit. Romans thrived on bread and meat.
Two things you can do with bread and potatoes.
Eat them.
Make alcohol.
Yeah, that's true too. Exactly. Grapes too. But you need some stuff for grapes. You gotta have some stuff to make wine out of grapes.
Yes. See, with the yeast and the potatoes, you can definitely make. What is that? Is that
Corn
gonna be
alcohol.
that corn alcohol? Or
Well,
is that potato alcohol?
Well, but it's called corn alcohol. But yeah, it's
Is it
potato
vodka
alcohol.
or is it just?
It's vodka. Yeah.
basically-
It's a grain alcohol, is what they call it. Yeah, but yeah. It's just a
So
potatoes.
yes.
Yeah, it's just a potato. That's all it is. And it's strong as fuck. It will get you fucked up as this Jameson. Sorry, this Jameson's lasted a while too.
Yeah, well, not as big as an alcoholic as I used to be
What? Last week?
last week,
Last month?
2 hours ago.
Yeah, 3 months ago.
Well, I mean, not drinking as much liquor as I would like to be. To be honest, a lot more beer lately. Stuff. As long as my state is altered, I am happy.
Me too.
Except for when the demons
I know you gotta stay from those demons. Man. The crackling sound cannot do it.
The demons.
Oh my god.
Something's wrong. All right. Well, what do you think? Are we done? Are we good? Has this been enough?
It's been 2 hours.
It's been 2 hours?
Yeah.
Holy crap. That's crazy.
I love you all.